Hi there, Scorpio, and welcome to Sunshine Intuitive Readings. This is your teen forecast. So for all of you that are returning, thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, and shares. It truly does mean a lot. And for those of you who are just joining, welcome, and I hope you enjoy. If any of you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can request one and contact me at the email address that is included in the description box below. So with all of that being said, let's take a peek and see what is in store for all of you Scorpios for the month of teen. I will be using the same spread that I've been using the last few months. I am truly enjoying it. You never know, I might change things up in teen, but for right now, this will be what I'm using. Wow. Okay, so Scorpio, the first card out of the gate that we have for you is the card that symbolizes fire, which is your creative force, your will, your ambition, the action card or the passion card. So here you have the Three of Wands in a reversed position. So the Three of Wands in a reversed position, well, in an upright position, I'll share that with you first. It's an individual who's holding on to a staff. They've got two behind them. It's almost like they're looking for their ships to come in, so to speak. So this card here in a reverse position really speaks to you feeling like you've been working very hard, but you're not seeing the return on your investment, so to speak. Almost like you're spinning your wheels in a way. This card here, which is quite interesting, is in the position of air, and this speaks to your current strategies, your thoughts concerning your goals, basically what's on your mind. And you have the Five of Pentacles, which, as you can see, you've got two individuals. They're pretty much down and out. They're out in a snowstorm. They don't have proper clothing on. They don't even have boots on. So I see that potentially, Scorpio, it could be you feeling like you're not getting the return of investment from what the work is that you're putting in. It could be you feeling like you don't have enough money. Now, this is a month that we do all spend a lot of money for the holiday season. There's always an additional money flow going out rather than in for this month. So I see you giving thought to potentially not feeling like you don't have enough money to cover what you need to cover. I also see that you feel that you might not feel like you're getting what you feel is owed to you based on the work that you're putting in. Now, in this position here, this speaks to water, so the emotion, what your emotions are feeling like. Now, people ask me why I use reversals. I like to use reversals, and this card in this position is it's a perfect example as to why, because using a card in reverse can actually give you an entirely different meaning. So you have here the Death card in reverse. So the Death card in an upright position speaks about change and transformation. In a reversed position, this card really speaks to that lack of change and stagnation. I feel that you are really feeling stuck this month, Scorpio, as we start out the month. So I feel that, you know, you're not exactly starting the month in high spirits, so to speak. Now, the last card here, which is interesting, this is in the position of Earth. And that talks about the material things that help you cope with everyday life. So this could be people, this could be things or situations surrounding you. It can also be money in some situations. But you have here the Page of Cups. And I always say that the pages are the dudes that carry the news. So there could potentially be some new love coming into your life this month. Now, this is a general reading and will apply to each one of you differently and resonate with each one of you differently. But the Page of Cups could be a new message of love coming through romantically. It also, and I feel this more strongly, there could be a new level of support provided to you this month to help you get through a tough month, because you are feeling here that you are having a tough month. I see that very clear as you start out the month of Earth. You are feeling that things are not where they should be. You're really hoping that you had additional support, and that support does come through, which is nice to see. Now this position here also speaks to new things that could be coming in the month of, or that will guide you or drive you into new directions. Here you have the Four of Wands. So this card really speaks to celebrations, people coming together, supporting one another. And again, it's a month of holiday festivities and coming together and celebrating. So there could be a lot of that going on as well this month for you. It could also be an invitation to a celebration which will take place after the new year. But I see this more as celebrations actually coming in during the month of November. And through these celebrations, you can actually come across the support that you were looking for that will help you in your everyday life. Here we have the card that symbolizes what helps you maintain a balanced and a healthy lifestyle. So here you have the Three of Pentacles, which is quite interesting because this could either be two people bringing their child to be baptized in a formal setting. It can also be a card of marriage. So I see here, what's keeping you grounded, what's helping you maintain that healthy and balanced lifestyle is truly that home life that you've developed. And when I say home life, that will resonate with each one of you differently. It could be the traditional family that you're thinking of. It could be the family that you've created. It could be a variety of settings, but wherever you feel most at home, and that will be different for each one of you, is what is really truly keeping you balanced and keeping your head on straight, so to speak, and you're very grateful for that this month. Now, potentially, this card represents what needs to go in your life to achieve higher fulfillment. And here you have another Page of Pentacles in a reverse position. So I feel that potentially somebody has come through, or an offer was made as it relates to money. So there could have been, your dream job was offered to you, but there was a situation surrounding money. It could have been a new business, a new job offer, something along those lines. I feel that you did take this offer, or you started to explore this offer, hence the working very hard without feeling the return. And I think this is the month, Scorpio, where you actually release that. And you say, you know what, this was a fruitless path for me to take. It's drained my resources, and I'm not feeling very good about the situation. So that situation, and that will resonate with each one of you differently. I feel like each one of you, something will be standing out very clearly to you that you have given a lot of energy towards that just is not, it's just not coming through the way that you had thought it would. And you will release that this month. This right here, this card speaks to the universe's message to you to help you obtain higher fulfillment. So, and this is quite interesting because you have the Tower card in reverse. The Tower card in an upright position speaks to things are going to get shaken up a bit. But after the dust settles, whatever path you are taking is the path that you were truly meant to be on. When the universe sees that we're not on the path that is truly for our higher calling and our higher fulfillment, things will start to happen that will kind of put us back on the right path. The Tower card in reverse really speaks to something will be happening, something will be shaken up this month. Not to an extreme though. If it was in an upright position, it would be something's coming in, guys. But it's not going to be extreme. And it could just be that you are releasing this situation because it's not healthy for you. Now this is a beautiful card here. This is the universe's reaction to your state of being, to your current state of being. So I feel that even though you have been working extremely hard on something, you haven't been seeing the material success that you were hoping for. Once all of this is released, something new is coming in. Something new. Ace of Pentacles, this is money related. So I feel that you don't see it right now, but you will. by releasing the old, you make way for the new. And I see that coming in. So there will be a replacement, so to speak, coming in pretty quickly after whatever this situation is released. Now the last card of the spread, which could truly be the first card, it's the foundation of the entire spread. You have the Strength card, which is a beautiful card to have. So through all of this happening, Scorpio, you are still going to be extremely calm, extremely serene, and so strong. You will be handling this like a true champ. So whatever this situation is, you will be very gracious and very understanding to other people's sides of views. And I see you handling this very diplomatically, whatever this situation is, and your strength will definitely be acknowledged. I always like to pull 2 additional cards in reading. That helps me get a little bit more insight to the situation. So here you have the Hermit card, which really speaks to taking time out to do some introspection, to do some thinking, some soul searching, if you will. So I do see that this is not an easy decision for you, Scorpio, this release that is happening this month. And this release may be by your choice or not be by your choice. But whatever it is, you are giving it a lot of thought. And you're not just giving this a lot of thought, you're giving the future a lot of thought based on what you know now with this knowledge. Here you also have the Eight of Swords, which speaks to somebody who is feeling trapped or doesn't even necessarily know the whole situation. So I feel that potentially that's how you might be starting out the month with this situation, that you feel trapped, that you don't know. Maybe somebody's keeping you in the dark about something, and you know that, but you can't really put your finger on it, and that may be what this is. Maybe that gets exposed, and then you see the truth for what it truly is, and you say, oh, I'm out. So it could be a situation like that as well. But after you get through that hurdle, something new comes in, something very wonderful comes in. And through it all, you have the support around you that you need to still make you feel extremely confident and fulfilled. So this is a beautiful reading, Scorpio. I know it's never fun to see, when something has to be released and you're wondering what it is. And again, this will apply to each one of you differently. But I think this is an extremely good reading because something really good is on the horizon for you. So with all of that being said, I wish you an extremely happy holiday season. And until we meet again, keep your head up, keep smiling, and enjoy the sunshine.